So my name is Ernest. I'm a business coach with Oxford Innovation. I have been involved in early stage startups, lucky enough to build and sell a business, and now I'm imparting knowledge on other entrepreneurs at an early stage. Yeah, and loving it.
My name is Claire Scipio and I'm the founder of Bodds Active Swimwear. It's a range of swimwear designed specifically for developing teen bodies. I attended the Breakthrough workshop a year ago. And here we are now, just about to start selling, once we get some stock.
Cool.
My name is Allison Ballard. My business is Silly Old Seadog, so we design vintage-inspired clothing for women in smaller sizes and plus sizes as well. And then I have them manufactured here in the UK, in Scotland, and then I sell them at lots of different events and online as well.
Is this one of them?
Yes.
Cool.
Nice. Great. So I'm Lynda Clark. I'm a business coach for Oxford Innovation, and my background is retail buying, product development and garment manufacturing. So quite relevant.
Very
to
helpful.
both of your
Very helpful.
products. So Alison, you mentioned you're manufacturing in Scotland.
Yes.
So how did you find the manufacturer, or what sort of questions were you asking when you were looking for one?
Well, I started manufacturing about 3 years ago, and originally I wasn't manufacturing with the factory that I am now. When I first started the business, I was making everything myself, so that's kind of how it started. I was hand making everything at home, and it got to the stage where there was just too many things, and if I'm honest, I didn't enjoy it either. And I'd be up till say like 2 o'clock in the morning serving, thinking, oh my God, I don't want to be here. I just want to go to sleep or watch telly or do something normal. And so I thought, right, I think now is the time to have these things manufactured in a factory. One, because it frees my time up to do other things and sell more. And two, it just means the products are going to be so much more consistent.
Yes.
Personally, for me, I found that rushing the products because I had too many to do, they weren't the quality that I wanted. A lot of people said to me, oh, you don't want to have a factory, you're going to lose control and things won't be as good quality. And for me it was kind of the opposite. It got to the point where things were being rushed, so I wasn't really happy with the quality that I was sending things out because I'd made them, and it was like, quick, I've got to finish that one and get on to the next one. And I kind of whittled it down to 2 factories on the telephone that I liked the sound of, which was the factory that I'm now working with in Scotland and the factory that I was originally working with in Rochdale.
Right, okay.
And I went to see the factory, which personally I think is a really good thing to do if you're thinking about it, wherever your factory is. Even if your factory's in India, you need to go and see it. I don't think you can just speak to them on the phone and let them get on with it. I think it's good to go and see where things are made and have a really good feeling about it. And to begin with, it was great. I was like, oh my God, all this pressure off my shoulders, I haven't got to make these things. So I went and got a bank loan, which was quite scary, for 20 grand, just to put the first sort of production through. I did increase the cost slightly of the dresses. So one bit of advice I would give to people who are starting out but thinking in the long term they want to go to a factory is, you never kind of figure in your time. I don't think people do that when they make a garment, whatever they're making, when it's theirs. And then you kind of got this, oh, I need to put the cost up.
You actually started really well in terms of looking at 2 different factories. And we always say to our clients, it's really important to have comparisons. And the other thing is lead times. I mean, we talk about it all the time, but once you sell out of that stock, how quickly can you get back for it? Or it's sort of planning all of the production. So I think you were on the right path, but it's also really good practice at the end of a season to have a bit of a lessons learned meeting with the supplier to say what went well and what didn't go well. And it's that constant improvement. So you've described the quality and the dresses are now lined and you've got proper YKK zips, and that every season it's sort of not being complacent, just keep thinking, was the quality good, is the fit good enough, and just trying to make sure that at the end of the day the customer's important and you want that constant satisfaction from her.
The whole journey is managing relationships. It's like speaking to Chris, and Chris reaches out to Finisterre and he connects you to people and you get a better understanding. It's managing relationships, and I think that suggestion that Lynda's just made would probably in many respects bring that supplier closer to you as a result, because you're having those conversations with them.
It's almost like an employee, an employer.
Sure.
You'd have an appraisal every year and you say what's going well, what's not going well. And particularly with products, you need to do that on a regular basis.